I'm Nick Popovich. I'm the owner and founder of Rotas Security, cybersecurity consultancy focused on offensive operations, based out of Richmond, Virginia. We came to VITA with a lockpicking event because it's Cybersecurity Awareness Month. They wanted to highlight some of their physical security controls. They also wanted to highlight the idea of defense in depth, which is the purpose of our lockpicking event. As offensive cybersecurity professionals, we do a lot of things in cyber world, which is not tactile and you don't get to touch it and feel it. We also do physical security assessments. And so marrying the concept of defense in depth along with the tactile kind of novel, unique nature of a lockpick village really can help spot weld and solidify some concepts in people's minds. And so when we teach people how to bypass physical security controls like locks, we show them to pick a lock and pick handcuffs. We can introduce the idea of defense in depth. You have a lock, you assume that it's secure. That's a bad assumption. If you put all your faith and hope in a security control like a lock and it's bypassed, you're kind of hooped. And so when we show people that locks can be bypassed and it can cause them to really be surprised or even aghast, then explain you have a lock, you have another lock, you have a chain, you have an alarm, you have a dog, and maybe even a baseball bat. The idea of defense in depth, multiple layers of security, is one of the things that we bring when we bring these events. And specifically when it came to VITA, they wanted to highlight some of the physical security controls because it's Cybersecurity Awareness Month. A lot of these people work in IT, and so they don't really get to have tactile contact. And so taking the concepts of security and putting them into a tactile form where they can manipulate and maneuver with their hands is just something that really solidifies the concepts. It's also engaging and fun, and it's usually pretty novel. And some of these concepts and tenets they've heard their entire careers, but it really can stick when they've gotten the opportunity to pick the locks. One of the most rewarding things when teaching someone how to pick a lock for the first time is their initial kind of shock and apprehension and saying, oh, I can't do this, or this is too difficult, or even being so concerned. Are you teaching me illegal activity? When we explain how we're just teaching them concepts and tools and they need to apply it in the right way, it is so rewarding once that you teach them mechanics, you teach them the methods, and they go through and you show them the different way to do it. And when they do pop their first lock, that shock and joy and excitement is very rewarding, and is something that I've seen hundreds of times and it never gets old.